lack of secure land rights has a very wide impact for, not just for indigenous peoples, but for the world in general, because indigenous peoples have a very healthy relationship with their lands and their resources. They respect, the way that these resources should be used in a sustainable way, and therefore they have retained many of the last remaining more intact ecosystems in the world today.
If you care about justice, you have to worry about climate change, and you have to worry about inequality. And so by putting forests and land at the center of this question of inequality and climate change, we find a solution that allows us to protect the forests and to improve the lives and livelihoods of people who live in those lands.
We have an unusual convergence of interest and support from companies, from investors, from governments, and increasingly donor agencies. Many donor agencies have not wanted to support this because they thought it was too complicated or too political. So we have unprecedented opportunity now to address this historic injustice.
The land and resource rights of indigenous people and local communities fits into nearly all 17 goals actually, and also of course into the Paris Agreement and how to reaching the climate goals.
A conference like this one is a unique place where people come together from everywhere in the world, from all the sectors, with a lot of experience, and they share it.
Comenzamos la discusión viendo que las mujeres no somos víctimas, que las mujeres indígenas son portadoras de conocimientos y que lo que necesitan son oportunidades para que su voz se pueda escuchar en distintos espacios. Entonces el grupo ha trabajado una serie de recomendaciones, pero estas recomendaciones lo que orientan es precisamente a aprovechar las plataformas que ya existen, para que todas las herramientas que se han diseñado para promover participación, las experiencias, puedan tener un lugar de intercambio.
Having the global community of practice now that we have, it's not just share tips and tricks, but it's also very important build the solidarity. It's also very important for people like me to know that I'm not alone, that there are many good people outside there and there are good things going on.
We don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are a lot of very good tools that we can take and adjust to our domestic context. So all those innovations are really useful in the sense that this is part of what we learn. This is part of what connects us to other people. And this is part of what will keep us involved between two conferences.
Leading investors are already starting to use new due diligence tools. And what those do will help them screen away investments that could damage land rights and thus damage their investment. That same kind of due diligence is also starting to push them or lead them to areas where land rights are more secure, and that means it opens up possibilities for more company, community, fair negotiations.
It is incredibly valuable and constructive to create a safe space where people can talk with civility to one another and indicate their own concerns and speak openly and honestly about what their needs are.
Justice is essential to achieving the kind of long-term peace and harmony in the world. Justice where people have rights, where particularly those who have been historically marginalized are given the power that they deserve and are put at the table with the rest of us to ensure that together we plan for a more sustainable and successful future.
If we postpone the process, there will be no other tomorrow. So that's why it is just the time to act together now.